These tools will help you streamline your operation and save precious times, delegate tasks like a pro. 11 tools and softwares I recommend to get started with OFM. Now let's get into it. In this video, I'm going to show you and go over the 11 tools if I was to get started in OnlyFans management from zero. This video is what you need. So stay tuned and listen and go through as I go through all the steps and reasons why I use these tools. First one is Inflow. Inflow is an agency CRM. It's great for managing chatters. If you managed chatters before, you know it's a pain in the ass. You can schedule out shifts. There's a free trial that you can use and trial it out. Pricing plan is great. It's fair compared to the other softwares that are out there. It's not as expensive. The other softwares that are out there. I've used all of them. Features like autofollow, staff management, scheduling people, new updates that are coming out regularly, return on ad spends, new feature that's just come out. You can create tracking links from that account. Come up on the agency CRM and it will show the amount of profit that has come off that ad spend. Grammarly integrated. Storage for scripts. Sales ranking is great too for competitiveness with the chatters that are in. Shows that. Especially like it because it puts all the models in one place, in one application. So the models can jump between models and then take on more workload. Okay, managing 2-3 accounts. The problem before is they had to click between tabs and click Google Docs and all that kind of stuff, and it's too much. It's just everything just in one place. This is a lot more better. This makes it so much more efficient and working, but also has automated scripts that you can store imported in CRM, and then transition time, the chatter and the prompts can make it nice and easy for the person's workload, rather than copying and pasting on Google Docs. And it calculates the sales quite accurately for the end of month, and it puts everyone of all the sales all together. The next thing is contracts. I use DocuSign, and DocuSign is quite important when you're getting started with signing models. You want to have a clause in it that it shows the IP, and the IP governed by that law, but it does depend on different countries. I use DocuSign and PandaDoc. That's one of my softwares that I use. Make sure everything's documented really well. We know what's happened in different countries with other people. Make sure everything's all kosher, and you invest in a good platform that helps get the model signatures. That's what I use, DocuSign and PandaDoc. International, so it's quite well recommended, well renowned. I'm not gonna go into too much details with the law stuff. Legality, you can join my private network. Next one is multi-login. Multi-login we use is Dolphin Anti. It's good for marketing. Got our marketing profiles of the models on Dolphin Anti. Proxies, we use ProxyCheap, or you can use iProil and use those and integrate them, those proxies, and it just has everything on one location, and it keeps and saves logins for the staff that are managing those profiles and building those profiles up. Twitter, X, Instagram, Meta, all those profiles. Next thing is staff monitoring. Staff monitoring we use is Green.io, and I recommend it. I've used Hubstaff. I spoke about this before. It's a lot more expensive, and using Hubstaff, especially if you're getting this out, I recommend Screen.io. Start with the free plan and work your way up to 30 screenshots an hour. It's good to buy back your time, monitor stuff and make sure they're working. Has tracking links, tracking activity, how busy they are on the line. You want to have peace of mind. That's the key thing when you're in business. Peace of mind. You want to be able to go to sleep, have a fresh mind, so then you can attack the next day in your agency the best that you can. Otherwise, your mind's so clouded in issues and you think that staff are doing you over. Not having peace of mind is not being able to buy back your time. So by having the right tools, you can use that. Next thing is ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can use it as an online assistant, and it can cover some of the legality stuff, going back, communications, rephrase stuff, market research, bunch of stuff. It's the things are unlimited for what ChatGPT can do. Not just rephrase. You can do market research. You can tell it to come up with ideas, YouTube ideas, so many things. The next thing is Asana. It reminds stuff. You go back over and over instead of repeating yourself. So Asana, creating SOPs, I recommend, keeps everything refreshed, so you're not constantly repeating yourself over and over again. That's one of the key things when you're dealing with people. The frustrations that I've had is repeating myself over and over again. Using Asana, you can go on the free 30-day trial and create SOPs, and then start to build that up with your agency. You have your Google Docs, and you put all the checks, all the steps on a Asana. Even with the Loom videos, you can put that on there, and you can do every step by step. I highly recommend it. You guys try that one out. It saved me so much time and repeating myself. Next thing is Loom.com. I've been using Loom. A lot of my staff training is on Loom. Hundreds and hundreds of videos of staff training. You can also embed it on Asana or SOPs to explain yourself. You might not have time for a meeting, a Zoom call, quick Zoom. So using Loom.com, you can quickly go through the tutorial, how this works, your thought pattern, and then send that out. Put that in the step for the SOP. Because maybe these are sales feedback that you want to quickly just give in and put back. Loom.com works. It's good for that. Also, the paid enhanced versions of AI creates the jump cuts, automated summaries, so many extra features. All these platforms have these AIs that are coming in, and I recommend it. It's going to save you so much time. Working more efficient is how you're going to win in 2024. Next thing is hiring VAs. Hiring VAs, I use Test Gorilla. It really filters. You can really pull out the test pre-made, or you can make your own in person. What you can do is, if they want to join the agency, there's free versions. The other ones are typing test, internet test, IQ, EQ. I'll put this all in the document you can go out to. The next thing is a high quality GIF converter. The free one's Easy GIF. So if you are using that for Reddit and you're uploading content, you want a high quality, that's a secret that we're using. High quality Reddit GIF converter to do marketing. This is one of the tools and softwares we use as a bot. So that's my private network for that information. The other things, basic tools, Meta, Facebook, is Google extensions. So when you're needing to upload content quite quickly of proxies, you can use specific tools like IG Uploader extension. Those are going to help you upload content quite quick. These are the 11 tools and softwares I use in my agency. I'd recommend it out if I was starting out. Maybe some extra tips if you're intermediate, but some of the stuff I use, especially for hiring staff, is quite key, because in my opinion, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you can attract the best people, you're going to excel way faster because you're going to buy back time. A person, superstar, can literally buy back 5-6 people of a workload of people. So to be hunting, you want to be delegating, but you have to have all the right tools so you can get started. Hope this video was helpful. Check out more content. Drop a like, drop a comment. We love hearing your feedback, and I'll catch you on the next video.